EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go. Here we go. 26. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the road. There we go, going to 53. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 26.
Now a play fake here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. This is Howard on 2nd down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On first down, they run with Howard. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. From the 39, Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On first, they go right back to Howard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. No score after one on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. To the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Prescott now from the 50. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 50 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, exit. You get blocked, man.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go counter with Howard. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Ertz over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins.
Let's go.
First down, Eagles.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Check 37. You go take.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
I got him.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Yeah, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
82, 14. Let's get out the field. Hey, high 7. 55. Check, 55 to Mike. 55 to Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
47. 57. Mike, 56.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Go, great.
Eagle first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Sunday. 55. He don't know no better. 55's my guy. 55.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mike, 57. 57's to Mike. 57's to Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
They'll run on 1st down. Howard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Howard. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run on 1st down. Howard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come out here in the eye.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Listen. Two. Great 15. Check right. Watching you 5. Hey, foxtrot. We own them. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. I'm here.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away. Breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
57's the mic. Watch 57. We're going to 54. Right here. 57's Mike.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Hey, 47. 57's the mic. 26.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Wentz now to throw. And that's complete to Jeffrey. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking